Hey guys, oh wait, have to look at ourselves in the camera. Hey guys, welcome back to another barely default update video. I'm back on my PC, evidently. I mean, as of recording this, I haven't installed my editing software yet. I have to figure it out, but I'm back on the PC. I've got a new graphics card. I can actually show you right here, some behind the scenes, some really, look, you can really see into my PC. Everything is open. I'm gonna get it cleaned tomorrow, professionally cleaned, because there's a bunch of dust in there and there's a fan not working. I got a new graphics card. I'm borrowing it from my neighbor right now. If all the issues are hereby fixed, then I said that I'd buy it from it. I don't know what the price would be, but the new graphics card is obviously a very expensive video card, which seems to be the problem, have been the problem. This is my old one, 10 years old. It looks like a beast, and the one I'm using right now is a lot smaller, but also twice as good. So if this works, then my PC has received a pretty damn good upgrade, and then after 10 years of loyal service, I can still use my PC, still have my files, updated my pack. It's already live, nothing to lose. Let's clear the weather. I should have done this before even starting recording. Weather clear. It's a classic, right? I mean, I wish you could have... Whoa, look at this. Holy shit. Okay, so I guess it's never gonna fucking... Alright, great. It's amazing. Alright, anyways, barely default update. I've decided to focus a lot on default, like non-OptiFine. I mean, there's some OptiFine features in here, and I'll go over them at the end of the video. But Minecraft modding has honestly been like really on their game. Like, the snapshots have been really good. The stuff they've been adding is so cool. And OptiFine development has honestly been kind of slow. And if OptiFine continues to develop this slow, then I just want to kind of develop for Minecraft, regular Minecraft, right? Like default Minecraft, because yeah, it's really cool. So without further ado, let's get into the changes. The first one isn't that impressive. The chain, look at it hanging in my hand. It looks pretty cool. I made the chain 3D, the chains, which also means that lanterns are now 3D. I am playing on Snapshot, by the way. Well, I'm the latest pre-release with the experimental features, which is a cool system. It's cool. I like it. It's cool. Yeah, chains on the lanterns are also now 3D, obviously, and it all matches up nicely. Well, we should put a chain a little bit higher so we can hang a lantern under there. It's all 3D. Small change. You need it in your pack, though, right? It's a good change. Next up, another really small tweak. I've added a custom UV model for pressure plates, and it's very simple. Luckily, pressure plates all use a template pressure plate, so I just had to edit one, and then it all applies to all the wood types. So all the wood types now are the same. It's a very simple change. The lines just connect now. See, all the pixels line up, sort of thing, on the pressure plate. It's just a custom side texture. It's basically that's all it is, and that's the change. Minor tweak. Oh, and I have added a custom UV for the Blackstone pressure plate, because now it has a rim on it, because it's a polished. Oh yeah, and I renamed a bunch. I renamed the Blackstone pressure plate, because it used to be called, as you can see, you can actually see it right there in the little advanced tooltip under building blocks. It says Minecraft Polished Blackstone Pressure Plate, which is a ridiculously long name, Polished Blackstone Pressure Plate, because there is no like Blackstone. Look, if you go to Blackstone, so there's Blackstone, this, and then there's Polished Blackstone. I get it, you use Polished Blackstone to make the pressure plate, but there is no Blackstone pressure plate, so why would you call this then the Polished Blackstone pressure plate? I get that it is the Polished Blackstone pressure plate, but can we please not be so autistic? Actually, all these blocks were called Polished Blackstone Brick Slab, Polished Blackstone Brick Stairs, Polished Blackstone Bricks, Polished Cracked Blackstone Bricks, a Polished Blackstone Brick Wall. Wait, yeah, and then Polished Blackstone Button, which is really ridiculous. A cracked Polished Blackstone Bricks. Jesus Christ. Okay, so this is really ridiculous. Just renaming it to Blackstone Button. Yeah, you get the point. I also renamed Gunpowder to Sulfur. That was pretty cool, because there's no guns in Minecraft. So yeah, you kind of just had to go ahead and rename it. Because yeah, that was kind of silly. Okay, next up, I changed the view models of item models. So my item models were obviously 3D, and now I changed the view models to just look a little bit nicer, just like they're at an angle. I also added 3D models for iron or for horse armor, and I changed the palette of iron horse armor. I already spawned a horse somewhere. That's mine. There you go. I changed it to match the palette of the rest of the iron in my pack, which is a really nice palette and consistent, and was stupid that I hadn't done it before. So yeah. Custom view models for armor, very cool. I animated these arrows, by the way. I think that's a nice touch also. And the elytra, wherever it now is, because we have a bunch of new, there's probably a tools and utilities, maybe. Elytra, there you go. Also has custom view models. It has a custom texture, which I can't show off because I have a Mojang, or not a Mojang cape. I have a Minecraft cape, obviously, so my elytra looks a little bit different. But yeah, I added a new view model for the elytra, and you know, it's just very cool. I like it a lot. I think it's cool. I think it looks great at an angle. Again, I think all the equipment at an angle just looks great. I think it's a vibe. I also angled the crossbow a little bit, so you can see the handle. Do you see that? The crossbow handle, like in the hotbar, and then you know, obviously the arrow is 3. So, and now, yeah, Mojang fixed the bug, so now when you drop a loaded crossbow, it still shows the arrow. So that's really fucking cool. Yeah, I love that. There's a 3D arrow on my crossbow, obviously. Still haven't done. There's still no way to do it even 3D arrows, but I would do that also, so it would be super consistent. It would be awesome. Let's shoot this guy. Boom. Oh, wow, almost hit myself, even though I'm in creative mode. Anyways, and then because we're on the experimental snapshot right now, the latest Minecraft version 1.20, which is so far an amazing update, we have access to cherry trees and the new bamboo blocks. And what I did is I added custom UV for, well, bamboo already has custom UV in the fences, interestingly enough, but I added custom UV for the button, for example, a custom model. I'll show you all the stuff I did, right? The signs, it's an OptiFine thing, I guess. This I've done, that I've done, obviously this 3D, just the item, right? The boat's still the same. And then cherry, I've done complete UV for the fences and the fence gates, because that was lacking with the cherry tree wood type fences and fence gates. Then the cherry sapling is a fucking cherry seed. This is all great, man. I mean, oh, I lost my search. There you go. And whatever. What else did I do? Well, I will just get this side out. It's fine. We don't need it actually. Oh yeah, I did the doors obviously, and the boat and the button. It's all good. I mean, you get what I did. I mean, it's all just consistent. You just did the same thing for all the wood types, right? So we just spent a bunch of time just making it all work out. I added 3D details to the door and custom UV for the sides here, so it all connects nicely. These are actual like bamboo logs now. You see that? How the tops are like, it's like a big bamboo shoot almost. And then it also has the 3D details, and then this is right in the middle. Nice texture. You know, hinges. I always do this for all my doors, and this is just a this almost doesn't feel like a creative change, because it's just like a logical thing to do if you follow the established art style of Minecraft and my pack, because this is what I've done for all the doors, like I said. Here I can show you the cherry doors also. I've done the same thing for cherry doors, you know, like the custom UV on the sides. Well, won't put them together like that. There you go. So the custom, so here's like the hinges are over here on this one. You can open it like this, and then in the middle I added like a layer of depth, which is the same on either side, because you can do a bunch of cool shit with modeling. Yeah, you can just, it's fine. Look at this. There's a layer of depth in there. I think it's very cool. Obviously 3D handle, and then you know, just a custom side texture, top texture, even a bottom texture, even though you never see it. But you know, you might run into it one day. Then this the fences, I think they're very cool. Same UV as for all my fences, it's a different palette, just the cherry palette. But you know, you have to update this sort of stuff, right, when a new wood type comes out. Then 3D models for the boat, the rafts, and also the boat, because you know, it's apparently it's a different thing now. So yeah, cherry, you know, you have to update, again, one of those things. It's all the same for all my boats anyways. You just have to update it, right, when a new wood type comes out. I added a 3D item model for hanging fences, because I don't like flat item sprites, and I don't fuck with that at all. I always do this. I added 3D chains to the model. You see that right there, the 3D chains, even though it is an entity and I can't model it, so it doesn't actually have 3D chains yet. I'll do that when OptiFine updates for this version probably. But for now, the item model just has, you know, just getting ahead of the game, you know. And it adds a little bit immersion maybe, because you see this item model and then you might forget that these are not, you know, that these are still flat, especially if you've already seen my 3D chains, right? So this is just like a little bit of trickery almost, you know, to make you think that this is already 3D. I don't know. Yeah, trapdoors also. Pretty cool. It's simple, you know. It's all simple stuff, to be honest. But you know, it's consistent. It's nice. It's custom. Oh, I forgot that was the thing. Woo! This is a weird one. I forget that this is in Minecraft, crawling. That's wild. I wish you could trigger it though. This is so silly. Like, I feel like it's so silly that to be able to get the ability to crawl, you need a trapdoor. You know, like, that's how you unlock the ability, just like building a trapdoor. I think it's so silly. Like, I feel like it should just be a button. Maybe like shift twice like this. Toggle it, maybe? I don't know. I'm not a game developer, but yeah, crawling is a thing in Minecraft now. It's interesting. Boop. Anyways. Yeah, I'll just quickly show you the cherry trapdoor also, you know, just consistent, it's nice, simple, just a grind for me to make this stuff, you know, because there's not much creative liberty you can do. It's just a lot of pixel precise work, you know, and kind of coloring within the lines a lot, you know, which is also the power of my pack a lot of the time, because it is a very clean pack, so stuff like this is very necessary to keep it all consistent. But yeah, anyways, I do it with love, because I love making Minecraft look prettier than it already is. And working in the snapshots has been kind of fun. It's, you know, changed it up a bit. Oh yeah, look, I made the default sheep black. Because the sheep in my pack, I gotta be honest, without OptiFine, definitely the worst mob. Because I just copied the face from my OptiFine sheep, which looks great. But then literally translated to the flat model of the Minecraft sheep, the Mojang sheep. Is not the best, but with the black variant it looks better, and the black variant was more common in my pack anyway, because the white variant of sheep, I have two sheep variants, right, a black one and a white one, but the white variant only shows up in snowy biome, so the black variant was much more common anyway, so I just, you know, changed the default one, since default doesn't have biome dependent variants like if you play with OptiFine. I just made it black, and it looks better with the silly face anyways, so yeah. That's alright, there you go. Oh yeah, I forgot to show this off. Yeah, so the cherry seed is obviously just a sapling, because all my tree seeds, or all my saplings are renamed to tree seeds. And that's one thing that sucks about that, is that you can't just type in sapling anymore. I wish you could, but you can't. So you have to like search the menu, which is the only downside if you want to see them all. But yeah, they're all renamed. The retexture should be tree seeds. Now the cherry seed, it's kind of unique. It has like little petals on it. I mean, it might tweak the texture. Because I don't know if it's the best, but it's cool, it's unique, and maybe I just have to get used to it. And then another cool thing I did is, I mean, I'm just keeping it consistent with everything I do. I mean, I'll get more of these tree seeds actually to demonstrate this. If you haven't seen this feature in my pack, if this is the first barely default video you watch, I'll just, you know, fill you in. So trees in Minecraft, before they actually grow into big trees, they have another growth stage. Mojang added it, but they don't have a texture for it or a model. So I modeled it, all my trees now, before they grow into, from a small little sapling. So now the trees actually have 4 stages, right? Because then you have the item stage, where it's an acorn, then you have the sapling stage, and then you have the bigger sapling stage, and then you have the full tree, which I don't have bone meal, but I can get some bone meal to demonstrate what I mean. I mean, you get it. You can visualize a Minecraft tree. It's like the most iconic thing ever, but boom, 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 boom. There you go. I'm crawling again. The power of crawling. Trapdoors or growing a tree right on top of yourself. Anyways. So yeah, all my trees have, I mean, I just want to show this off. Can you place it in petals? Oh, no, you can't. I wish you could just destroy these by just like right-clicking, you know? Because they're so common and so easy to reproduce anyways. Like, I feel like you should just like grass, you know how you can right-click grass and destroy it? Just like replace block. Yeah, I mean, you get the point. I mean, I'll just show all of these off. Since they are cool, I'm proud of this change. So it's a very fun one, very immersive, you know. Works really well. It's such a silly thing that Mojang then doesn't add it. Boom, 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 boom. Is this gonna grow? It's gonna be the biggest fucking tree ever. No, it's just not gonna grow. Is it gonna grow now? Maybe? No. Is it gonna grow now? What? Alright. Oh, there you go. No, it's the smallest fucking jungle tree ever. It's really pathetic. I don't know why I'm growing trees now. Oh, that doesn't work, obviously. Whoop. And how, are you gonna grow? Oh, wow, you are gonna grow. Look at this. Bunch of friends? Okay, well, alright. I kind of want to grow the dark acorn now. Alright, let's check it out. I think these petals might be obstructing it a little bit. I bet those will get changed. Ooh, look at this. Oh, wow. Okay, we've done all the trees now. I don't know what the point of that was. Oh, mangrove. Wait, have I done a bigger texture for mangrove? Oh, mangroves have propagules. Yeah, that doesn't really work. For some reason, the block state doesn't work. Anyways, custom 3D model for cherry trees. I lost the cherry tree seed, and I don't have it in my inventory, and I can't be asked. Anyways, oh, there he is. Look at this. Yeah, there you go. All right. Look at you, you get to see it again. This is a change this time in my pack. Custom cool texture and model. It's like a weird half 3D, half plane. Do you see that? It's like a weird, unique thing. You know, it's a cool thing. I like using different techniques in my pack. There's like a bunch of them, and this is one of them. You know, like a weird half. It's almost like a cross model, like the small one, but then it's like also a block, like a 3D model, like a little bit. It's cool. I think it's very clever. Anyways, oh yeah, this is so dumb, but like, I never play without OptiFine. Like, I've almost exclusively developed my pack in OptiFine. Like, even if Minecraft updates, I just go into the older versions if OptiFine isn't out yet, and I, you know, get OptiFine. So then I never play with it. So then I don't notice if something is broken. And apparently my red mushrooms blocks weren't tiling at all because I was using the item model, which is the item model is a very relevant texture. Look, this is different. This is a different texture from the texture you're seeing there, and that is because with OptiFine there is advanced CDM on the mushroom block. But then I accidentally made it use this texture as the block in default, which is not the best because this block obviously has borders. See, it's like, you know, it has an emboss almost to it. So it's not the best. Same with sandstone. So I fixed it now. Sandstone in the world now has no top texture, and then with OptiFine it has CDM, and then the item model, because of the CDM, it only makes sense that the item model, since it's a single representation of it's a representation of a single block, right, has the top texture edge. You see that? So now in default it's a little bit inconsistent, but you barely notice it, and then with OptiFine it's extremely consistent. So suck on that, you know. Oh, sorry, turtle. I mean, this is personal. I don't know. I added a custom texture for the inside of the spawner block, which is such a nitpick, but I deleted my spyglass again. I do that every time. I don't know why. I shouldn't be doing that. So the outside texture is obviously, all right. Okay, so the outside texture obviously has all these blue pixels on it, right? But then the inside texture is almost exclusively purple, except for the skull. And the skull has like a little bit of a fade to it. You can barely see this. I don't even know why I did this change. Nobody can see this. And the skull doesn't have eyes on the inside. You know, skull always has eyes on the outside, and then on the inside doesn't. And previously it did. And nobody cares. Nobody's gonna notice this. Especially because when Mojang fixes the bug that causes there not to be any fire. Or is it because there's... actually, let's do pig, maybe. Because maybe it has to be a mob that can actually spawn in the light levels. Oh, there is fire now. Okay. So yeah, nobody's ever gonna notice it. But I changed the texture of the inside of the mob spawner. And then the previous update obviously made it 3D. So it's cool. It's a nice spawner. It's immersive, man. I mean, it's a small change, but you know, you won't notice it, but because you won't notice it, you have a better experience, sort of thing, you know? That's my pack is filled with that. Like, honestly, once you get used to my pack, you can really go back to default. That's just how it is. Sorry to tell you. So if you like playing default Minecraft and you like it being bad, don't get my pack, because you will never be able to play without it. Just saying. It was very cocky, but here we are. So I also did some GUI tweaks because there is a bunch of, I mean, first of all, I did the bundle, for example, because I didn't know that the bundle was even in Minecraft yet. The bundle has a unique GUI. It has slots, right? Because you can put, for example, I can put this in there, and I can put that in there, and now it occupies 2 slots. Now it also shows me the extra space it has. Or I can take this out and I can put the X in there, which takes a full slot. It's never stackable, which will fully fill up the bundle. And then it used to have an empty slot next to it with a cross in it. And now I made it have text that says full because I think it makes a lot more sense. You know, has no more space for more stuff. So it's full. And why would it be showed up with empty slot? Anyways, this was really ugly in default. I made it look better. It's nice now. And also I did custom GUI for the game mode changer menu, which is consistent with all my other stuff. It's not very impressive. A big change though is sliders have a better texture now, because Mojang added a custom file for it. It didn't actually add more freedom. I just kind of got inspired by them adding a custom file, and I just changed what sliders look like. I think that's a good change. I think it looks good, looks better, looks consistent, looks nice. Great. And then very importantly, I had to change the world what's it called? Like the world creation menu, because they changed it, right? They have like a really quirky world generation menu now with all these tabs. I had to make it consistent with my dirt colors, and then when you select the tabs, it has like fancy overlays with gradients that are, you know, perfectly aligned, and this looks great. And yeah, you know, Mojang, the one Mojang made is so quirky and weird. And mine is still quirky and weird, I guess, because it's just doing the thing that they've done. It's not the worst, though, to be honest. Like, people hate on this a lot, but it's not the worst, you know. Tabs and then just dirt background. It is pretty clean, you know. And I've made it cleaner, obviously. I don't know if you've noticed it, other than the obvious green buttons, but and the cleaner font. But I think even the tabs and the selection is cleaner. I don't know. We've been looking at this menu for a while. We're good, right? You get it. Oh, very important change. I removed the green marker on maps. You know how if you put a map in an item frame and then you get another map, it'll show the map on the map. I don't know if this is really vague. Let's get an empty map. Maybe we need two. I don't really remember. And then get an item frame. And then item frame. Okay, let's get this map generated, right? Because we got a map. Look at this beautiful map, beautiful item frame. Put it on this mushroom block. Put it in the item frame. Now we have this, right? Now we're gonna generate another map. Oh no, I didn't do it. Now we're gonna generate another map, and now this map shows a green marker. No, it doesn't. It doesn't default. I think it always did when I played on servers. I hated it. It was the worst. These loading times on packs, by the way, are fucking nuts, Mojang. I don't know how you did it. Okay, there is no green marker even with default. Oh, there it is. Look at it. Isn't that the worst? Why is there a green marker? It ruins all your maps, doesn't it? Well, why do you ever need to see where another map in the world is? If anything, it gives away secret player bases, which I don't think is a good feature. So now there's no more green marker. It's gone. So I hope it didn't have any utility other than being obnoxious, because then I also removed that utility. Let me know. I'll put it back. But I hated that green marker and I got rid of it, and I don't regret it. I don't regret a thing. There's not a single moment goes by. I've only just changed it and then started recording. This is the last change on my changelog, and then the video will go on because I still have some OptiFine stuff to show off. But this is literally the last thing I did. But ever since I did it, there's not been a single moment of regret. It's all been, you know, no more green. Fuck that little green marker, right? Okay. We're gonna do a little cut because I'm gonna launch Minecraft with OptiFine to go over the OptiFine changes, and then that's a video. A new Barry Leaflet video. Can you believe it? We're back on track. We did 3 videos of real life vlogs, edited in like either not edited or edited on my phone with like some sketchy program. The hair is a bit greasy. I need to wash it, I think. And yeah, now we're rolling in dough, and I'm gonna do a little cut, and then we're gonna go over the OptiFine changes in my pack, because there's also a few which might not be too relevant if you're downloading this pack for the 1.20 update, but it's some cool stuff, and one day OptiFine will be out for that version. And either way, you can still play 1.19.3 or 1.19.2 with OptiFine, if 1.19.3 is still as buggy as it was last time I tested it. I'll let you know, we'll see, and I'll see you. This is the cut. I have to clap to like sync the audio, but my hands hurt because I had to unpack a bunch of goods today, and they were wrapped with like iron, like and I was like, I don't know, iron straps or something, and at some point I wasn't wearing my gloves because I thought, oh, it's just one strap, I'll just take it off, but they're so fucking sharp, and I have a bunch of like really small cuts, and small cuts are the worst. Take it from the guy who has a lot of experience with cuts. Anyways, fun Minecraft video. We're back with OptiFine. The arrows are broken because it's 1.19.2, because I know it's a reliable OptiFine version, but Mojang changed the alignment of the tabs, so the arrow animation is broken in the latest version of my pack. Just so you know, if you decide to play with OptiFine 1.19.2, because it's the more reliable version. I think 1.19.3 doesn't even have CIT yet, like custom item textures. Why did I type CIT? I meant to go to potions, because the potions, there you go, I have custom textures for the potions, like the mundane potion, slash potion, tick potion, awkward potion, and I want to do more custom potion effects, and that sort of stuff doesn't really work right now. But that shouldn't quelch our thirst for a cool ending to our showcase video, where I show off the OptiFine features in my pack. In this pack update, update version 8. It's very exciting. It's because Minecraft is, you know, it's update. Whenever I update to a new version, I change the main version number, and now I'm updating to Minecraft version 1.20, I guess. So it's version 8. It used to be version 7.14 point, you know, whatever. Every time I put out a patch, and now it's like a big new version number change, which is exciting. I don't know. It's always exciting when I make my pack, anyways. But yeah. In the wise words of Gatligator, it's a national holiday every time Barely Default updates. So happy national holiday. Barely Default updated today. Actually, a few days ago. I just put out the video today. So maybe you didn't know. Now you know. Big news. Big news. Big news. Anyways, well, I added a bunch of cool piglin brute variants. I don't know if you all saw this. I mean, you probably did. I mean, I wonder if the piglin brutes are gonna kill these villagers. I feel like they should, but they probably don't. Oh, they're gonna turn into regular zombie pigmen. We don't want to see that because they won't be modeled cool anymore. But yeah, they have a bunch of cool models and a bunch of variants and a bunch of animations and a bunch of biome dependent variants, and it's very cool. And now they're all gonna turn into zombie pigmen. Anyways, villagers. This mess over here is when I was testing this feature. Villager librarians now have custom hat colors based on the bookshelf book colors. I feel like this was such an obvious change. I haven't seen many people do this. I'm glad I did this though. I think it's a very fun one. Look at all their differently colored hats. This is a very useful thing as well because villager variants should save unless the villagers change biome. Maybe I don't think so necessarily. No, villager variants should stay every time you reload the game. So now you could actually recognize a certain villager. If you have a certain villager with certain traits, you could previously already recognize him by his eye color probably, and now you can recognize him by the color of his hat. So that's very cool. Skin color also, and their skin colors are also biome dependent. Which is not racist, it's just evolution theory. Come on guys, get over it. Anyways, yeah, bunch of variants, and that's cool. I added a custom texture for broken elytra, tethered elytra. Look at this. When it's broken, it'll have a custom texture. Also on the player, I'm pretty sure. Nope, not on the player, that's a shame. I thought that worked, but it's hard for me to test anyways, because I obviously have a Mojang cape, so, or not a Mojang, I keep saying that. It's like wishful thinking, but no, Mojang would never hire me, I'm way too controversial. For some reason, I feel like I'm a reasonable guy. Anyways, I mean, I smoke weed on camera. You know, it's not really what they're about. Anyways, tethered elytra texture, cool little detail, which I thought worked. I really thought it did, but then maybe it doesn't. I'll look into it if I can get it to work, because I really thought it did for a while. Anyways, it works in item texture, which is a big deal, because in default, there's also a tethered elytra item texture, so... Yeah, now this is really exciting. I added a custom conduit model. It's definitely the coolest conduit I've seen. Blowing my own horn hard here, but that's how it goes. That's how I have it go anyways. And let's use some dark prismarine here so we can show off the dark prismarine variants that I have that only show off in ocean biomes. Because now you've already seen the regular prismarine bricks and how they have a CDM. Right, you notice that, right? CDM right there, you've seen this. Very subtle, and the dark prismarine bricks in ocean biomes have variants with cracks in it, which is not showing up now. Maybe they're pretty rare. Or maybe it doesn't work. Whoa, why am I running into stuff? Oh yeah, it works. There you go. No, maybe not. Oh. Why is half the stuff broken now that I'm doing a video? That's terrible. Or is it working? I thought it worked. Maybe this is... Oh, this is a river. No, is it not? No, it's not a river. Is it? It should be an ocean. It should be... Oh, press F3. This is probably a river, right? Is this a river? Tell me. Minecraft? Oh, it's a river. Okay, so, well, okay, alright. Doesn't matter. I just wanted to show off my conduit anyways. There's variants. Trust me, they work. There you go. Boom! How you like that? That's great, right? I mean, this got a lot of upvotes on r/slash Minecraft. A lot of people like this. It has the shells in it. The default conduit is so trash. It's such a bad block. And this one is just so good. I think nothing in Minecraft had this design yet, and then especially with the shells rotating around it, just makes so much sense because you're putting full modular shells into the design, and then in default it just looks like a bunch of scrap rotating around a not so special globe hard to see. And now the hard to see is glowing. I think it's cool, and then obviously there's a glowing rings. The animation is still there, the wind animation. Thought that was the coolest part of the default beacon. And then also made the particles same color. I've already shown this off in a video, but that was really shit quality, so I figured I'd do it in a proper edited video now that I'm back on the grind, stronger than ever, literally actually, in many ways. So that's a good thing. I added a skeleton variant, so guess we'll have to make it nighttime. Yeah, skeletons have like a bunch of different armor in my pack, right? Like they have a bunch. Yeah, this one has green armor. This one has a black shoulder plate, and this one has a bunch of details and different details. And then we've seen that this is the new variant. Just has a little chainmail vest. I think it's nice, right? Look at this guy. Hey, like just a little extra variant, you know. It's nice, a little bit of extra variety. I might have more. We'll see what I do. Oh, there's a bunch of zombies, obviously. Oh, and there's a bunch of villagers over there. It's not gonna go well. Jeez, there's a lot of zombies all of a sudden. Look at these goofy guys. Bunch of goofy faces, goofy variants. People have complained that these are too goofy, but I like them. They are very goofy, but they all have their own little personality, you know. Like they're all. It's a good man. The variety. Isn't it fun to discover all the variants? Look at this guy. I think it's great, man. I mean, hello. All right. No, this is. I mean, I'm not. I love my zombies. I'm not over them at all. Let's set them all on fire though. Bye zombies. Yeah, and skeletons. Everything. Oh, look at this one. It's an animated little thingy. And buck teeth. Is that racist? No, but that question was. Oh yeah. So I have a black cow. I type black cow. I have a cow variant that shows up in Savannah. Well, oh, it's already here. It's a river cow basically. I think it's cool. It works better in Savannah since cows spawn here. They kind of look like maybe like bisons. Maybe no, not bison. I don't really know what they look like, but they look like the sort of cows I've seen in pictures, and they kind of live in these kind of areas. So black cows in these type of biomes. I also made them spawn in jungles and mangrove swamps now. So just a bit more variety, immersion to your world. You know, I think it's a good thing. These are all good things. Otherwise, I wouldn't do it. I keep saying that. I just have certain phrases I keep saying. So just get over it. This is such a fun change. Hold up. Mobs now beg for mercy when they're low on health. Oh, that one didn't really get to beg. Let's see if the cow survives a slash from a nether edge sword. Probably does. Is he gonna beg for mercy? Let's see his eyes. No, not yet. Hit him with the horse armor. Is he begging yet? Yeah, he's begging. Look at this. Big anime eyes. You seen this? Big anime eyes on this chonker right here. Look at him. He's begging for his life. He's so low on health. If you hit him, no, don't hit me. Please don't hit me. Don't do it. Oh, and then he died. Yeah, I added this. I added a lot of emotion to Minecraft with this change. I think it's genius. Nobody's done this. Let's hit him. Hit him again. Get him. Let's get him to beg for his life. Not yet. He's not begging yet. He's got a lot of health. Let's get him again. Let's hit him one more time. Hit me, baby. One more time. Oh, he's begging. You seen this? He's begging for his life. Are you seeing this? Come here. Show us your begging eyes. Oh no, please don't kill me. I'm so low in health. No, please no. Oh no, a little bit of health yet left. Anyways, cool stuff, right? I mean, it's a fun change. I mean, pigs have it too, and axolotls have it for some reason. I just looked through the mobs that I wanted to give this feature to, and then axolotls just made sense for some reason. Let's watch axolotls beg for their fucking life. Beg. All right, are they healing? I don't remember. Oh, look at him! Oh no, don't hit me again! No, please don't! And then he dies. Isn't that the best? I mean, or the worst, depending on how you want to see it. Can he survive a slice from it? No, he does. He actually can take a hit again. Look at him begging for his life. Bye. Oh no, yep, bye. You get the point. This is a genius change. This is gonna be great for role playing. For like, I just want to see Let's Players use my pack. You know, like I watch streamers use my pack sometimes, and it's just the best. Like having them react to all the changes and all the features. And this is one of those that is gonna cause this is gonna add so much to your playthrough as well, right? Like if you're a Twitch streamer, for example, or just playing with friends, and you just want to have fun. Just to be able to react to that, right? Like there's a true emotional thing, right, with this feature. I think it's super cool. Oh yeah, so you know how I have really cool trader llamas? Trader llama, there you go. Yeah, there you go. They're really cool. But sometimes when you have a bunch of them together, see, this is the new change. I added simpler trader llamas as variants. So now they don't all have this big packaging because the big tents of Z-Fight, obviously, and also I realized that the wandering trader always spawns with two trader llamas. So having them both be super packaged is fine, but if it happens all the time, I think the variety is just better. So now, oh, that's not a llama. This is a llama. There you go. So now it's just a little bit better. Oh, this is what's wrong with me? That's a traitor. This is the llama. So now there's just more variety. Some have tents and some don't have tents, and then there's different colors of the robes, obviously blue and red. So there's 4 variants in total, and it's just a little bit better because this is a super cool variant, but always having 2 of them just kind of defeats how unique they are, in my opinion. So now when they spawn, sometimes he'll still have 2, sometimes he'll have 1, and then a big tent, and sometimes he'll just have 2 regular llamas. You know, like variety is king. So that's what we're doing here. Fairly default, and that might be all the features actually, because there's not too many OptiFine features. Well, here's change for you. I've changed the heads of blazes. They now have skulls. They still have human eyes. It's a bit of a funky look, but yeah, show me your face. There you go. He has teeth now. He has more of a skull than just a Steve head. I think this is a little bit better. Might still tweak this like I do with everything, but it's an improvement. I kind of want to set it on fire, maybe like have some flame elements of like. Have it be a bit more spectacular. I think the skull is already a good addition, but I probably want to change the blaze more. And then in Soul Sand Valleys, make the blazes blue, because Soul Fire is blue. It's quite a big change, but it is kind of cool when you find a spawner and then the blazes are suddenly blue. You know, it's a cool thing. I've also changed the palette of skeletons in Soul Sand Valleys. Let's see, skeleton. I mean, we'll want to see it. A little bit more of them. Normally skeletons are really gray, and then Soul Sand Valleys have these bone blocks, and then the skeletons don't even match the color of the bone blocks. So now they do. Their palettes are the same as the bone blocks. So, and then obviously they already have the glowing eyes, and some of them have the famous bandanas. There you go, which also appear on some of the bone blocks. So now it's just super consistent. Look at this. Oh, hello. Blue gas, by the way. Blue. Bone blocks in this biome have a rare chance of having the ribbon as well. I've already shown this off there. So it's like a whole super consistent thing. My pack is great. Got my pack. So I added muddy pig variants with tulips on their head, right? Regular muddy pigs, and then rarely the muddy pigs will have tulips on their head, right? And only in the appropriate biomes, right? So in the mangrove swamps they have gray mud, in the regular swamps they have brown mud. As the stop Steve fighting, come on guys, don't do that on camera. As the Minecraft Earth muddy pigs, right? And then obviously the Minecraft Earth muddy pig has a flower on its head, but I figured I don't want all the muddy pigs to have flowers on their head, so now that's a rare variant, and they have all the flower colors. Recently I added a pink flower variant. Perfect. So now there's the pink tulip now has two shades of pink, which is just fun and dynamic because they're both pink anyways, and it's just called pink. You didn't specify what type of pink Mojang, so I'm just adding more pink. What's this attitude of mine suddenly? Anyways, now I will just have to spawn a bunch of them, I guess. But now I added a variant of the muddy pig that also has the pink tulip variant. So it's quite impressive. These all use. I think that's the pink tulip, but it might be the variant that was already there. I'm trying to show the very bright neon one, my variant of the pink tulip. Come on, guys. Come on. Show yourselves. Just have to edit this, I guess. Just have to cut until we find one. We're spawning pigs high up in the trees now, trying to find a muddy pig with a pink tulip on its head. Oh, no, red. Oh, that one, no, not at all. Not even the tulip. Oh my lord, there it is. I was worried it was broken. Look how rare these variants are with the flowers. Look how many pigs these are gonna evolve into some really weird tree pigs, by the way. These kind of look like Pokemon, don't they? Like this one, the muddy pig, maybe. That's like a certain Pokemon. They're really ugly Pokemon as well. Anyways, I added 3D Nether wart. I've also already shown this off in a video. I'll just show it off a little bit, I guess. I mean, we're going over the changelog anyways, and it's kind of fun. I mean, we're all having fun, right? We're all still here. Give mtab a debug. Oh, no, yeah, debug stick. There you go. Look at this. And then we also need nether wart. There you go. And this pack update actually isn't done for 1.20. There's still gonna be more stuff. Look, 3D nether wart, isn't it cool? And then when it's done, it drips. It has animation, so you always know when it's done. Isn't it the best? It's pretty good. I don't know if it's the best, but it's pretty good. And that's not all. I mean, you think that you've seen it all now with this very cool little animation, but that's not, and obviously a 3D model and the custom texture, but that's not all, because look, it's gonna keep growing a bunch of these, and eventually one will start to, yep, there you go, another one. There's tilted variants, and then obviously they're all rotated, so it looks super natural. This is great for farms, and then when it's dripping, it's so obvious when it's done, when it drips. Oh, yeah, there you go. Look at this. Isn't it the best? You don't have to answer that. I know it's the best. Also, when it's fully done, it's a lot bigger, and the palette even has the extra color, so it's so obvious when it's done, which is important. And I love the dripping animation past the stem, and then the deep red color, so unique. And yeah, and honestly, that's it for today's video, for this Barely Default update. I had fun. I'm excited. I'm glad I'm back. Barely Default for life. I really enjoy working on the pack. And it's really late right now, and I have work tomorrow, so I'm gonna sleep. Yeah. And thanks for watching. And check out my other videos. Get my pack. Play Minecraft 1.20 with my pack. And report any bugs to me, please. I'd like it to just be consistent. I still need to do the armor trims, 3D models. That's probably broken. I haven't tested it actually. Should have done that on video. That would be fun. Because it's probably broken. Because I have 3D armor models, but then I don't have that for the armor trims yet. But I don't know if Mojang is going to change the armor trims, and I don't want to put in all that effort and then have to change it up again. I'm just going to wait till Mojang is happy with the armor trims, and then I'll do it. And I'll probably change the palette of gold and maybe other stuff. So yeah, that's where I'm at. So thanks for watching again. Like, subscribe, tell your friends about this awesome resource pack, and go kill some animals. You absolute bastard, you asshole. Look at them begging for their lives, and you're just gonna kill them just like that. You're a